What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to AFOLs Only. I'm Austin.
And I'm Jeremy.
And today we have a bit of a episode. A lot is going on. Next week is May 1st, and that is when the May drops for the Star Wars sets come out, such as Jango Fett Slave 1 or Starship. And the promos for it, like the promo for it, what are the 3 clone training troopers or whatever? I can't wait for it.
Yeah, it's like a clone trading pod, one that is like super cool. We've been requesting that. Like, I know fans want clones and they're like attire on Camino, and this is perfect.
I find it funny because one of in our early episodes, I had said that when we were doing our dream lineup for Star Wars CMF, I had said the clone troopers in the red jumpsuit, and look, I'm getting fucking 3 of them.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, like that's one thing they could do. Like, you know, they always could have done this. This isn't like some extended universe. No, this is literally like episode 2,
basically.
And Clone Wars.
They look great. The clone cadets. It's a training facility. I want to pick up as many as I can of these things. You know, of course, it's $160 to get them. But I mean, right now there's quite a few sets. Of course, the Slave one's coming out. It's $300. You can get that if you haven't gotten the Star Destroyer yet. You can grab that and you can get it. And then what is your plan for it? You're gonna grab what was that again?
Well, yes, so I think I can get it with 2 U-wings. If not, I'm gonna grab the U-wing and the Dark Falcon if I can, because I still haven't got that Dark Falcon set.
Dark Falcon is a good set. I'm not gonna lie, I got that from Orlando Brick Co. And that was that was actually a very fun build. So, and the U-wing, I need to get that U-wing because I want the ISB agents so bad.
Yes, they look so good. I give Lego some credit on a lot of the downsizing of these sets. I know that's going on, but these minifigs, they're kind of popping off a little bit more now.
I like how we're getting an appropriate Cassian that looks like he's from Rogue One. The original one came out and he had a jacket on, which he only has it in like one scene of the movie. So I can't wait for that. We're getting another it's an Imperial security droid, which is really funny. Like it's K2SO, but still. I'm glad we're getting more of those droids. And the U-wing looks good. However, I'm gonna have to really see its size before I judge it from having the original one. It's just like I feel like this downsize might be a little too much for it.
Yeah, on my end, I mean, not having the original one, really wanting one for a long time. I think it's gonna be a nice little. It's gonna be smaller, obviously, when we see it. All the early reviews are in, and we know it's gonna be smaller. I think it's gonna be a good size for my end because I do like the little more compact size we're getting for sets. The prices I'm not excited about, but the scale of them, I'm okay with.
I don't remember. I think the first U-wing was only $70 as well. So that's where it's sort of throwing me off. It's like, really, like, I don't, at this point, Lego is charging this money because they can. They understand that they are a high price, like, brand, and they're just going to charge this money because they can. I don't even think at this point, I don't even think there's a Disney tax on it, because if you look at their other stuff, they're on their own IPs, like Ninjago, Monkey Kid, and all that. They are it seems like they're upping the charge a lot, like they did on things branded with like Disney or other studios. So I feel they're just overcharging for a lot of this stuff, and it's grinding my gears a bit. I understand they're trying to make money, but at least can you fix the fucking quality of some of this stuff? Like,
that is true. I mean, they are pumping out a lot of sets consistently, and it just seems like the price is not really following up with it. I mean, like, inflation's inflation, but like this is, I mean, all the numbers are out there. You look at every person who's dove deep into this. I mean, the percentages are insane. Like, it's not fair to the consumer, and yet you're also pushing out UCS sets and direct to consumer sets, and we're like, how can we afford all of it? And you're retiring them early too. Like, they're not even staying on the shelves long.
It's
as long as they should.
Here's the thing. They have the UCS Death Star coming out, and it's going to be the first $1,000 Lego set, which I don't understand why that is like something to celebrate. That's a ton of money for a thing. Like, I understand, like, I have UCS AT-AT. I have the UCS Star Destroyer, and those are $500 plus. But it's like, is $1,000 Death Star really what we've wanted? I mean, you get what's
Yeah, should we be celebrating that? You're right. Like, should we be thinking about like, oh, I can't wait to pay
I yeah,
thousand
it's like I
dollars.
can't wait to just drop a grand. And here's the thing, we haven't got pictures of it, and it's probably going to be one of the coolest sets ever. I'm more worried
Oh
it's
yeah.
going to be like the Death Star 2 UCS set where it's just a big ball. Like it's just half a ball or whatever. If it has somewhat of an interior or it has something really cool with it, then it might be worth it. I know right now, like the gift with purchase is rumored to be a TIE fighter. And it's like
Hmm.
it's the TIE fighter is supposed to have like 200 something pieces. And so it's a fairly decent size. It's a fairly decent like gift with purchase, but it's like really that's the best we're getting with this is
Yeah, like, and my gripe with gift purchases at this point. Like every year, it's been something I don't want, I don't care about. I mean, last gift of purchase I kind of would have been worth it, but I didn't get it. Was the little battle droid, the Naboo battle droid, hover tank or whatever it
mhm.
is, the little small one, the little transport. I was like, that's cool, but like none of the sets that came out, I was like dying to get. And then now all of a sudden, they're releasing a really good gift of purchase with the clone troopers, or the clone cadets. I'm like, dang, I really don't want anything again. Like it's like I want one, but not enough to go hit that price point.
It
So it's just like I'm tired of like crappy giveaway purchases. Like who cares about Aunt Beru's little fucking? It got burned down anyways.
true. And we didn't get Uncle Owen in that set either.
Exactly. So what's the like? That's the thing. I don't
So
understand giveaway purchases. Like they're not for me. They're not even like some of them aren't even
no,
worth it. A lot of
no,
them aren't
they're
even worth
not.
it.
Like the little diorama ones might have been cool and all that, but it's like I would have rather paid the $20 for them than to have to pay like $100+ to get it. But it's like that's just
Exactly.
me. Like I don't understand. Like that's just it's just what's like I understand people are like gonna be happy. It's like, oh, we're gonna get a free TIE fighter, but is it gonna be any bigger than the $40 TIE fighter we got a couple years ago? Or it
And which I thought was a great
I
TIE
think it's a
fighter, which
perfect
is
TIE
like
fighter. I honestly do.
so it's like why not just bring it back and throw it in the set?
I honestly
Like, but that's what I was thinking about too. That UCS, that Death Star. What if it's like not all a Death Star? What if you build stuff around it? Like I don't know. I can imagine they do like a smaller scale, like X-wing on it or something. I don't know. I can only imagine that would make everybody mad. That would make all of you upset.
like I honestly like I feel like they could have done something a lot cooler here. I feel like if it's just like I just don't understand. I don't understand. Like the Death Star better be fucking huge. It
Yeah,
better
that's
be
my thing. It better be
huge. Like
big.
I'm talking like almost the size of a yoga ball. It better be huge.
Shoot.
All right. There's another set that's coming out at the same time, and I guess there's a holiday AT-AT coming out. Uh
But that's
October
fun.
1st.
That's
No, and
fun
that's
though.
like here's the thing. It's an AT-AT. It's got just under 700 pieces. It's $80, and it's a holiday theme.
That's
I
funny, and that's a good price point for
you know me,
AT-AT.
AT-AT is my favorite like land vehicle in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So 100% I'm getting it because it's
Oh
funny.
yeah,
Like oh my like if I can have an excuse to put an AT-AT out for Christmas, like yes, 100%.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
So
I'm gonna put it by the tree. Like it's gonna
it's
be
got
great.
one minifigure, so I'm curious what that minifigure is going to be.
Freaking watch it just be like a giant red-nosed reindeer
If
AT-AT.
that would be super. What if it has antlers? Like it looks like a reindeer.
That's what I'm saying.
That would.
If it
I
has
can't wait
antlers.
for it. I think it's gonna be funny. But yeah, we got. I mean, it's just there's not really that much. What's it called? The what was the hover tank in Revenge of the Sith that we were supposed to? It was ATUT or something.
Oh, the one that gets blown up on
Yeah, you see
Megiddo.
it for about half a second, and
Yeah,
so yeah, that rumor apparently has been debunked, and
we're not getting that. Are we still getting the Marine Battle Pack?
I don't know. No, so the Marines are going to be coming in a turbo tank.
Okay.
So they got a turbo tank coming out. 800 here's what's killing me right now. 813 pieces apparently. $150.
Ouch.
It'll have Captain Bakara, Galactic Marines, and Kiadi Mundi.
Mm, depends how many Marines we get.
Yo, for that price, I
Probably
better
two.
get like 3 or 4.
Exactly.
because that is
It'll be worth it if you get 4
re-
Marines, Bakar, and Mundi.
now this will probably be the smallest turbo tank we've gotten. I don't understand the process of keep making these things smaller, but keep the prices.
They're supposed to, yeah, they're supposed to be mobile headquarters. So
I mean, what's it called? I still have the one from 03, and that was $80, or 05, whenever the first one came out. That was $80 brand new. All right. And it had 800 pieces. This thing, I feel like this thing is super overpriced. The wheel, the supposed wheel design is atrocious. Like, it's brick built. And
oh,
I like the turbo tank. I like it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to get this one though, unless it goes on sale.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it might have to be a let me get it, 20% off or something.
I honestly think like when the pictures come out, I will decide like, hey, I'm gonna boycott the set until it goes like down in price. Like, make it like the Justifier, where Lego was literally just giving it away at some point, because that is an atrocious price point, and whoever thought of that should be ashamed. These are, at the end of the day, these are toys. These are for kids, and right now there's people struggling. All right,
Yeah, I don't get it. If these are play sets, that's the thing. The argument is, okay, there's UCS, there's direct to consumer sets that are priced very high, in 200 plus, 300 plus, 500 plus, whatever. But then you have these play sets, and some of them look great and all that stuff like that. But even when they're downsizing them, they're still charging so much for these play sets.
They're
So these sets are meant to get played with, and barely, that's the idea of them versus the UCS. Even though I collect the play sets, I display them, and yet they're still so much.
It's killing me, because it's
That's
like,
why I don't buy UCS.
they what's it called? They are downsizing the sets, but not the price. Like, the price is just
Makes no sense. It's not like better pieces are out. They're just using smaller pieces too. They're not even printing out bigger
generic
pieces.
They're using generic pieces that they've been printing forever. And it's like, I don't understand why it should fall on the consumer when they design a whole new piece. Like, when Rise of Skywalker came out, they had the TIE Dagger, which is like the Sith TIE Fighter. And because they designed one special piece for it, the thing had 20 pieces more than the TIE Fighter at the time, but was twice the price.
Makes no sense.
It had like 460 pieces and was $80, and I still think it's probably one of the most biggest ripoffs ever, when you had the 2020 TIE Fighter out at the same time for $40. And I don't think Lego should be putting this on the consumer. People are going to buy the set. You're going to make your money back. Why are you putting this on the consumer? This is ridiculous. Because the only thing that is in there that I honestly think is going to be its own mold is Captain Bakara's helmet piece. That's about it.
Yeah. Which now it's like, oh dang, after buying so many customs, I mean, what are we gonna do?
I'm curious how it's gonna be. Another thing is, now there's a price increase. So all the mechs that you got, like all the $15 mechs, are now going to be $18. The Night Trooper Battle Pack that was $20, it's now going to be like $23. Everything's just gone up by a tremendous amount. The 327 Super Battle Pack is going from $40 to $45. Apparently we're still getting an MTT, and it's going from 150 to 160. What's the deal?
It better be worth it at this point.
It's getting to the point where, honestly, I'm gonna promote more like buying like rip-off sets, like buy stuff from AliExpress, because it's getting to the point. I bought a gunship, same scale as the Republic Guard, and it's the Munilus 10 design. I bought it for $40, and it's perfect.
It looks great.
It doesn't have figures, but still. Apparently, for Marvel, we're supposed, like, the set has already been seen on shelves, and nobody's really talked about it. Is the Fantastic Four set?
Yeah, apparently it's on shelves on accident early because it's not supposed to be out
Yeah, and
yet.
I'm like, dude, this is. First of all, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a good set, but it's like depends on the price. I don't know how much it's going to go for. $60 for 427 pieces. You get all four of the Fantastic Four, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah, you don't gotta buy multiple sets for
No,
them.
but it's like, come on now, you're paying $60 still for just a large mech.
You're getting a large brick built, or a large built, not even that large, a Galactus,
No,
which I mean looks really good for what it is. It's like one of the Sentinel sizes, probably smaller from the X-Men ones. But at least you get all Fantastic Four. But then my only gripe is the Mr. Fantastic like legs, like they're just brick built. Like if you want to stretch them out, and then the thing is they just give him Hulk hand. They just give him like those Iron hands.
they could have done so much better with the thing. 100%, they could have done so much better. I think that is so like. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the trailer. I'm not a fan of how they did my boy the Thing. Um, I mean, with this set, we can welcome Pedro Pascal to the two club because
God dang it,
now he's
yeah.
got two minifigures. I think Chris Pratt's got a quite a few. He's
Oh, you mean he's Emmett,
Emmett
he's Rex, he's Grady Owen from Jurassic
and
World,
he's Star Lord.
Star Lord.
So I
Yeah,
could have
he's
sworn there was somebody in the four club, but I'm not gonna.
technically he has four, but two from the Lego movie, so
So
Lego movie 2.
so yeah, we have a Galactus set, and it's supposed to come out June 1st. Which when does the movie come out?
That's a good question. I know Thunderbolts comes out this this
I
week.
didn't think
It's
I
gonna be
think the
pretty cool.
movie's coming out a little later than June 1st. So moving on to Speed Champions has some sets coming out. They're sets that I've been wanting. It's a Dodge Hellcat, so it's most likely a Challenger, Porsche 911 GT3, and a Lambo pack, which will be really cool. The only thing is, so the colors of the cars have also been released, and apparently the Hellcat is supposed to be green.
Better be that military green.
I'm like debating, is it going to be dark green or is it going to be lime green?
I think it's gonna be dark green.
Green.
That'd make the most sense.
It's just like out of all the colors for a Hellcat, though, like you could have made it black, you could have made it red. I don't think Lego can actually make certain cars red because they have a deal with Ferrari or something. I'm trying to think back, and every Ferrari they've done has been red, and I don't think they've done another car like that. So, the Porsche 911 is yellow. Like Lego, we have enough yellow cars. Like, give us blue cars or something like that. Like,
only Speed Champion set or any car I'm gonna get is gonna be that Honda S2000 is gonna be nice.
That is gonna be really nice. I can't wait for that to come out. I think when does that come out again? Is that May or I have to look that.
I think so.
I have to look that up because that's one I want to go for. The Lambos, it's a Huracan and a Revelto, and I don't know what a Revelto is. I didn't even bother looking it up. But one is going to be blue and the other one's going to be orange, which I would have rather them be yellow than blue and orange. You don't really see blue Lamborghinis, but I know. I'm nitpicking.
Did you see going back to Marvel, there's that Iron Man Mark IV bust that they're coming out with, like $60, and it's pretty big for a bust, but didn't like the Black Panther one not even do that good anyways?
So this is like probably not even a quarter the size of the Black Panther one. Yeah. You know what I like about this one is they actually gave you a minifigure with them.
Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying with any of these sets. If you're gonna charge a price, just give me the minifig with it. I'm not asking for the most detailed one. Just give me a freaking minifig that goes with it. If you're making me buy the bus, the helmet sets, give me the minifig with it. Why not? Why not give me a plaque and a minifig? It's not that hard.
I the mask throws me off. I feel
it looks kind of
because I feel like the gap between the gold prongs on his head, I feel like it's way too deep.
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't model it after like any screen use images. They modeled it after their own design, which does the exact same thing. Which I don't like the new Iron Man helmet. I think that's stupid.
Yeah, I do like the flip up
The
ones.
flip one
They're
ones are the
fun.
cooler ones, and they've ruined that. They have a Spider-Man one too, like a
Yeah,
Spider-Man, and
they
that's
do.
like the Iron Spider-Man one or whatever. And I mean,
Mm.
it comes with a cool figure. I think like the figure alone with that is possibly a good reason to get it, but still, like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of these. Like, they're bust. So
yeah. What am I gonna do with that? I like the minifigs more than any like other display thing, anyways. For especially for Marvel, I only want the figs. The sets are always been subpar for Marvel, like except for obviously like the Daily Bugle, the Sanctum Sanctorum. Those big sets, they're always really good. But you get it for the figs. You get a lot of figs, a lot of exclusive figs with the Marvel ones.
100%.
Like the Daily Bugle, I got Black Cat, I got Daredevil, I got Punisher, I got Blade. Like where are they at in other sets? You don't see them.
Going
So
back, the S2000 comes out in June.
oh, that's a little long ways away, but it looks good. The pictures of it already on Lego.com are
Yeah.
amazing. That car, that 2000 looks, it's by far, in my opinion, one of the best cars that Lego has made, and it looks great. Not even if it, just because it's a Honda, which it's great, but just because the fact that it has like it has a livery on it, and obviously it's gonna be stickers, but it looks great. Like that's what I want out of JDM cars. Like, give me more JDM, give me more livery, give me some Tokyo Drift cars,
Well,
give me 370s, 350s.
I think this like with the Speed Champions ones. I think this car alone, because this is not really, when you look at Fast and Furious, they did the two primary cars. They did Dom's Charger and they did Brian's Skyline. So for them to come out of left field with Suki's S2000,
Yeah,
like,
out of all the cars you could have
out
picked,
of all the
yeah,
cars, you picked that one. They didn't do the orange Supra. They did this car, and I love it because I think this is the first. This isn't the first Honda set. They just did the. I think they had the F1 Honda set a little bit ago, but this is the first Speed Champion Honda set. You get a whole new windshield piece, which is going to be great, and I hope this opens the door. I can't, like, it's a great build. I can't wait to get it. The Suki figure looks great. The interior, this is one of the few cars where they have to work on the interior because it has no roof, and the interior looks
yeah.
great. They're doing a whole new thing with the steering wheel, which is cool. It's better than the original steering wheel, I think, when they can switch it up a bit. But I can't wait for that set. It's
Even the rims on that set, man, those rims look
it
good.
looks like a
Like
totally different rim piece now. Like
exactly, it looks great.
so hopefully they'll keep on this binge, and they'll do like another car that you rarely see. I mean, this is a car you see for like what, 5 minutes in the movie. So
Yeah,
I'm
not that
super
long.
excited to see that. Hopefully, we get some more cars like that, like the background cars. I'd love to get I forgot the guy's name in the first Fast and Furious. I'd love to get the yellow Skyline that says "Go Home, Pizza Boy" or whatever. I
Mm.
think that'd be great. But no,
So
that's a good one.
like with these price increases, right? This is what I'm talking about. We got a lot of Lego Fortnite sets coming out. We got a set for Colombo. If you ever played Fortnite, Colombo is this giant like six-legged like lizard gecko thing that was on the map, and you could feed him and he would give you like weapons or throw you in the air and shit. It was pretty cool. So there's a Colombo set. It's 1,084 pieces for $109, right? That's pretty good. It comes with two minifigs, and you're getting a giant brick built Colombo. But then the new Jurassic World sets that are coming out, there's a 582 piece set for $109, and so half the pieces the same price, just because we're getting a Titanosaurus, which is just a giant brachiosaur basically. It's huge. It's a big. I mean, I already have the brachiosaur. It's probably the same size as it, probably just a different color scheme on it. It really looks like that, and it's the same damn
I
price. Like that's what I don't understand. Like the raptor's not even like a fully posable raptor. It's like it's a molded raptor that only can move its arms and its mouth, not even the whole like raptors we've been getting
I
beforehand.
mean, like, going
So
back to it is like, I understand, like, Jurassic World, they do have a price increase because of the size of the dinosaurs, and they're very unique and colorful molds. I understand a slight price increase, but literally, you're
But
like, it's like I
half the
like
pieces.
half the pieces. That is ridiculous. Like how many pieces? Like how big is this dinosaur? Like is it like a T-Rex size or is it like a raptor size? Like
There's gonna be a raptor, like the Dilophosaur that we got in the one of the other
yeah,
sets
with
recently in
the Jeep.
the anniversary set. Yeah, so that raptor is that size of that Dilophosaur, but this Titanosaurus is like a giant Brachiosaur, and I have a Brachiosaurus, but that set was like $80, and I got it on sale because I can't justify paying $80, 80 plus for a set with one
And then
dinosaur in it.
you
Like
look at Klombo, and Klombo is $100.
huge. It's 1,000 piece set. There's a lot of
You're
pieces in
building.
that.
Here's the thing. I
Like
would understand if you had to build the dinosaur, like the what's it called, the Jurassic Park gate. But
yeah,
the thing is, you're not. It's one big piece. It's one big piece of plastic, and I don't understand how Lego can justify just upping the charge on this stuff so much. You can go to like third-party people. You can go to these people that are ripping off the designs and all that, and they like. I understand you got to pay the R&D and all that, but still, like you can get these things for less than $10. Like you can get like the what's that one Abdominus Rex or whatever?
I got the Dominus Rex at a freaking MegaCon for like $10, and it looks just like the freaking
It's
Lego
like
one.
it's no longer like we're getting to a point now where
It's
the
not-
people that are ripping off Lego have caught up to the quality of them. And it feels like now that Lego's quality is dropping, so they didn't have to go too far as long as it was like ABS plastic, which is the same plastic like most people use. And it's
Mhm.
at the point now there is no point there's no reason that it should be half the pieces in the same price. Maybe a 20 price
It's
increase. Maybe, but nothing along the lines of like double like the same like 100 something dollars just because you get a big dinosaur in it.
yeah.
That is ridiculous.
I mean, like, and then you do that, and then you go with more pieces in a set. You go 621 pieces, and it comes with like freaking what is that? 4, 8, 9, like 9 minifigs and a big fig. So there's 10 figures basically in the Avengers Endgame final battle set, and that's $99. But it comes with basically 10 figures. You're basically paying $1 fig or $10 a figure, and they're all pretty good prints of everything, like of the Endgame
See, that's
battle.
how you
But then again, pay $109, you just get a big dinosaur and a cheap the gas station that you can get a Lego City set out of a freaking what is it, a little foil pack of Lego
see
City.
take wind the clocks back about I want to say 2019, and every set it seems like every time you got a set when you paid for it, it was usually every $10 that set is you got a minifigure.
Hmm.
And even like sometimes there would be different like levels of it, but it's like so like you wouldn't get like 100 you wouldn't get 16 minifigures for $160 set, but you got like a decent amount of minifigures. You would get close to 8. And then you go look at like Indiana Jones sets back in the day, and you literally got a ton of minifigures like just for spending $30. So I don't understand like, even like the U-Wing is a great set that's coming out, but I feel like they should have added a couple more minifigures in there. You could have added a standard stormtrooper. You could have added a standard like another ISB agent. You could have
Yeah,
added something else in there. But no, and I feel like this is where Lego's cheaping out. I mean, even with the UCS Jango Fett's ship, it's 2 figures. You get Jango Fett
exactly.
and you get Boba Fett. Boba Fett doesn't look too good. But it's like I'm not buying it for Boba Fett. I feel my only gripe really, I don't care about the hair. I don't care about the coloring of his arms. I care that they gave him the static little legs. They should have given him at least the mobile ones.
Why exactly? I don't know why we're still using static ones in the first place. Like we figured it out. We can make small
We
stubby ones. Maybe a little bit shorter, but come on. Like it's
it,
at this point we're just not even
it's
trying to
not
do
even.
anything.
It's like yeah, we can make him move. I don't understand, but it's like you get Boba Fett and that's it. We couldn't get another Kaminoan. We couldn't get Sam Wessel, which we'll probably never get that figure again unless They have they do an anniversary of Attack of the Clones. There's
Mhm.
just so many figures we could have gotten with that set, and they just decided not to do it. So it's getting to the point where it's like, like I'm honestly struggling to find a reason to like go out and spend a good portion of my check at Lego, especially to buy anything at like, MSRP price. Like I'd rather wait until
Mhm.
Amazon has it for like half off.
That, or I find it on Marketplace, or
Marketplace,
you know,
secondhand, whatever.
whatever.
I mean,
Yeah.
at some point, it's like all I want is one figure, and if the figure costs $20 and the set cost $80, I just save $60 for one figure. So
Yeah, and sometimes it's not even worth it like that. It's weird. I rather just, I don't know. I'm a big minifig guy. I like good sets, but these prices make me not want the sets and just minifig hunt. But even then, that's getting expensive.
it's
Um,
it's ridiculous. Honestly, I don't see why Lego's putting this on its own consumers. Especially like ever since adults got into it. I hate saying this. Ever since adults got into it, the prices have gone up. They know who's buying it. They know it's going to be sold. But why are they just sort of like I want to see somebody actually write down why. Like why it costs so much now. I mean,
yeah, I mean, yeah. There's so many factors, but it's gonna be because it sells. And if it's no matter what you put, no matter what you put your price point at, and it sells, they're gonna keep it up. I mean, that's just general
yeah.
consumerism at this point. We can go into, oh, it's inflation, oh, it's the cost of plastic, the labor, all this. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. These are 2 cents to make, not even less than that. I get it. You want to make money, you're the best at it, make the money. But in the long run, is it good for the consumer? And I don't think it is.
I'm just going to start seeing like
Oh,
right now
yeah.
Funhole is a brand you can go on Amazon, and you can buy like awesome buildings. Like you can get cyberpunk building like cities. You can get like random little cities. You can get Western or steampunk stuff, trains, cars, and all that. You can find this stuff, and you can buy like a $1,500 piece that comes with a light kit. By the way, all those buildings come with their own light kit, and they never break $150.
Which is
And I'm
crazy.
like looking at it, and it's the same style plastic. It's no longer cheap or like whatever. It's getting to on par, and it still feels like, why are we paying this much? And it's just because it's a brand. That's all it is. It's like, why do you pay $1,000 for a Louis Vuitton bag when this bag is $20 and they make it in the same factory? So
That is true. I mean, all in all, we're coming up on Star Wars Day. We just saw Revenge of the Sith, the 20th
hell
anniversary,
yeah.
uh, show up in theaters, which was amazing. A lot of our friends, we all came out together and watched. That was awesome. And I forgot how good that movie actually is. Even if it has that George Lucas writing in it, at least Episode 3 fixed like a lot of it,
I will
and it was just amazing to watch,
I will
anyways.
say, what's it called? For a long time, I always considered Empire Strikes Back as my first favorite Star Wars, and then Revenge of the Sith. I'm gonna swap it up. Revenge of the Sith is now my favorite movie in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like I'm a big Jurassic Park guy, and I can't like Episode 3 is probably my favorite movie of all time, followed by the original Jurassic Park.
Like
Like that's like I can't. Like, I love Jurassic Park a lot, but I love Star Wars, but I love Episode 3, man. Just seeing Anakin is just it's crazy.
I don't care what anybody says, man. Hayden Christensen, that was my childhood, and all the love he's getting right now, he deserves it. It's a long time coming.
He deserved it then. He deserves it
Yes.
now. I can't believe everybody made him do what he did, or they treated him the way they did, which is so
No.
stupid. And thank God that we have voices now. We can tell him he did a great job.
I would love. I want to get Anakin minifigure. I want to get it signed by him.
Yeah.
On a little.
I want to get a yeah. I would love to get a picture with him and signed, or something him to sign and take a picture of him. Get a group to do it.
100%. And to keep us on a little bit of more a happier note, there is a set that I'm interested in coming out, and it's the Pixar lamp.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
Dude,
fun.
that is
That's
gonna be so funny. It's reasonably priced, $70. It comes out in June. It's 600 something pieces. 100%. I can't wait for a
that's a
light
fun
kit
one.
for it. But
I know
that
it's a fun little
that's
set.
gonna be fun. They got a prize machine that's coming out. 1,300 pieces, and it's $150, which is, fairly priced. And I want to know if that works. I honestly,
I do too.
so
I know there's besides I know the Jurassic World Rebirth sets are coming out. I was complaining about the prices. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not complaining about the dinosaurs. The price is one thing. The dinosaurs look great. We're finally getting a legit Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Spinosaurus in one of the sets. It's gonna be good. It's brown and yellow on the fins. It looks so good. It's not the Jurassic Park 3 one. Apparently they're confirmed by like the leaks of the movies, but it's the end of the day, it's still a freaking Spinosaurus.
have they ever made the Mosasaur in Lego?
I don't think so. And I didn't see any sets that were coming out for it either. So even though the Mosasaur is supposed to play a big part in this movie, apparently.
I would love to see a Mosasaur set. I think that would probably be one of the few dinosaurs I actually want to get. I don't know what it is. I just like the Mosasaur. I think that's funny.
You know me, I'm either in the Raptor pack or I got my Trike squad.
Oh,
so,
the Trikes.
You know.
I still remember we're at the Brick Convention and you just come up. You went to one stand, you bought a Triceratops, and then you went to another stand, you bought another Triceratops, and you're just holding them, and you're like, you got a Trike, and you got a third one in the same convention, walking around.
I was like, yeah. I was just talking people down, like, oh, you got any Trikes for sale? And then they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want the price. And I walk away, come back. I'm like, hey, if you go down like $10, I'll buy it. And they did every time because they're trying to sell it. And I was like, yes.
That was so funny.
Good.
But what's it called? Star Wars Celebration had a unique tile printed for Lego in Japanese, which is really cool. And I feel like anybody who has that tile, it's the 2025 Star Wars Celebration tile. 100%, that tile is going to go up in price because I think that is that's going to be a super commodity. But other than that, I really don't have any more news on.
I know. I mean, everything's coming slowly. May the 1st is coming, and May the 4th is right around. It's all right here. So we all how it works. Everything gets leaked prior to get everybody excited, and then now they're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spend all our money for the month right there.
It's just normally I think last year I spent probably close to $600.
Oh yeah,
I have 3 of the droid things. Haven't even built one, but I mean this year I just don't have a reason to spend such an amount, so I'll probably just
I might not go in person. I might just do it online at this point if I'm not really after anything.
I'm probably just gonna buy the Slave one and then move on. So
it's a good set. You're gonna like it when you get
100%, dude. I can't wait to see it right next to the Razor Crest. I can't wait. Good. And now the only thing is, now I want a Boba Fett one.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I want them to make a Boba Fett 20th or Jango Fett 20th anniversary size slave one because I have the other one still in box, and I wish they would make a blue one.
They honestly should. The 20th anniversary. I understand you like the small one, or what's it called, the $50 one. I think you said you were liking.
I like that one too. I would like them to do both, preferably, but either one I would take one if I had to pick. I'll take the 20th anniversary one, but if they only make a $50 one, I'll be happy because at least it can match my small slave one in blue.
I feel like that would be the only. I feel like that would be great to have if you could get it in that size. It would remain a hell of a lot more consistent. But we can only hope.
Yeah. I don't got really anything else, man. It's been kind of straightforward news and a little bit of ranting there.
A little bit. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you check out our other content, and if you liked it, go ahead and leave us a like. It shows that you guys are listening, you like what we're doing. So I'm Austin.
And I'm Jeremy.
And we'll see you guys next time.